Out the Box TV, your man RoJay, chilling with my man Keithian.
What's up?
Just got through wrecking the stage out here opening up on Vedo's Mood Swings tour. Making it happen, just dropped some new music. We about to talk about all of this for real, for real. Now I got to give a quick plug to the Love Offering because I talked to this young man maybe last year with the, was talking about the Green Clouds EP. And he's been dropping music consistently, like single after single after single after single, getting the people even more familiar with your work. But I want to talk about it all. So first of all, how you feeling being out on this road right now?
Honestly, I feel so good. Every city I feel better. Atlanta just gave me love, and it's just crazy. You know,
Just out here showing out a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. They give me a little bit. They give me a little rope, and I get a chance to run with it. And
Right.
Feels good though.
Feels good. I'm not mad at you. Let's talk about Green Clouds real quick.
Yeah, Green
Because
Clouds.
you performed my song out there on stage. Go Bay.
Yeah.
That's my song. That's one of my favorites.
That's one of
And I've noticed, first of all, just the evolution from just as recent as Green Clouds to the recent singles that you've dropped. I feel like there's a little evolution there.
Yeah.
What have you prepared yourself for as far as this new music that you were not prepared for when you did Green Clouds?
Honestly, the relationship I was in.
Voila.
So like I was, in it and stuff like that, and then we ripped the Band-Aid off, and it's just like, what? So I just kind of literally wrote a journal of what was going on in my music. Like every song came so flawless and just easy for me. I didn't second. Sometimes as a songwriter, you start second guessing where you saying it. And it was just so authentic.
Right.
Which it's weird. Like pain gives you this different thing, and at the same time it gives you I can let it go by way of just being able to put it in my music.
Gotcha. Well, for some reason I keep talking to smokers on my show.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm a drinker. I like to talk to smokers, and I know there was a little more of the theme with Green Clouds, but I will say I was listening to it again on my ride up here today, and I was just like, you low key in a trance.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel the vibe. Like you're low key in a trance when you listen to my man Keithian and his music. But then as I got to the newer music, Ways and Bullshit, it's like not much more of a trance, but it, like I said, it was a different feel from it. So what's the feel that we're going for with the new album?
Green Clouds was done in this era where it was during the pandemic. On the way out, my brother passed. People know, we were like twin energy. So my whole life changed. So Green Clouds kind of was just like, okay, I've been just floating in this trance, like you said. I went through depression after my brother passed, and then just so happened to a relationship I was in was ripped out. So basically what I did is I just put like rawness, you said that like Green Clouds is more of a trance or whatever, and for this upcoming music, it's just like raw.
Fucking rubber testing. I don't know why this shit got me lazy right now. Can't do purpose and Somali. I'm turning one, trying to live it up. Yeah, right, baby. Yeah, I know you can. Bring it over to my place, and you'll be like, baby. Yeah, I know you can. Bring it over to my place. You don't know what you did to me. Your body lightweight speaks to me. I don't know what you did to me. Your body lightweight speaks to me. Say what? Baby, yeah, I know you can. Baby, yeah, I know you can. You don't know what you did to me. Your body lightweight speaks to me. I don't know what you did to me. Your body lightweight speaks to me. Damn, that sound good. That's what I'm talking
And
about.
people know I listen to the music. I see how I picked up on that, and that ain't even something he had to tell
He really
me.
did.
Let's talk about Ways real quick. What was your
Ways.
inspiration behind Ways?
Ways is the story of this relationship that I jumped into, and it just kind of started. It's just pretty much what it is. We're playing. We're just having fun. But honestly, I was feeling ways about this situation, and I wanted to move forward, but I didn't know for sure. And I didn't know if she was on the same page, you know, or what. So that's what we did. I just simply felt ways. It's the beginning.
Okay, and then bullshit. We're on bullshit. Let's talk about bullshit real quick.
Bullshit, y'all. What y'all had? When you hear the EP, you'll be like, "Oh shit, that's what's going on." But like when it gets to I gave y'all a piece of the climax. Like bullshit is climactic. It's like this is bullshit.
Right.
Like, this is not what it's supposed to be. Like it's bullshit. Lie to me if you want, but I know what's up. You know,
Right.
It's bullshit. They play off of the card game. You know, that's what it felt like.
That's
So
what it felt like. Now, when you sat down to actually lay out the project, because like you told us what the story behind Green Clouds was, this new project, you're in a different space, of course, but when you sat down to decide how you're going to lay this album out, what's kind of like your process?
you know what? My process has been interesting, I gotta say, to be really honest. Me and my producer, we laid out a whole bunch. We just started making music, but honestly, these things came so fast and just felt so good. And then we got this tour, and we had already started planning on releasing it. But what I've noticed is seeing the fans, it kind of gives you a feedback immediately to where to go. Mm-hmm. So we've been honestly just kind of like floating. Even though I have a full project waiting, I technically have 2 projects waiting.
Okay.
And this tour, Mood Swings tour and stuff like that, and the fans are really helping me like decide which next.
So it sounds like you're doing a lot of recording. How do you whittle down the selections that's going to actually make the final cut?
Honestly, by the fans. So I whittled down by just actually I don't think we've used almost everything that we recorded for this thing. There's still songs sitting around. But straight up, like, man, it's a story. It's like straight up, just, well, I don't know the word, but it's in pattern.
Okay.
So we just whittled down by talking about what was really happening.
Okay, so out of all the songs you dropped, the projects, whatever have you, somebody who has never listened to a Keithian song at all, what 3 songs would you recommend that they listen to fall into this fandom?
Okay, so first of all, I cannot recommend 3 songs. I'm just telling you, I don't know why they do that, but like I cannot do just only 3. If I'm efficient, I would say everything, right?
Right.
But I'll tell you 3 songs you can start with.
Okay.
Let's start with Bullshit, just cause that y'all need to hear. That's, you know. Let's go to Green Clouds personally, just because Green Clouds, the song itself, like wraps up where I was in that era.
Right.
And then I would say Birds. You heard Birds is one of my old songs. That's going to be a new song.
Yes.
When you discover it. And it's just like something that it's in the same place technically. Mm-hmm. It's kind of awkward that my life goes in circles. I'm like, dang, you gotta start having the same habits, you know what I mean?
Right.
Where I go to get some respect, pretty love, what you call it? I've been searching for the exception, no, yeah. Can I get some feedback? You're sex and I call and you fall back. But I've been waiting for the perfect time just to get turned down. Can I get that? Can I try to get you one time on some kickback? Oh, can I hear that? Gotta have it. I've been trying to get you on, maybe we can relax. But you keep flaking on me, say what could be? Yeah. See, could be. See, could be. Say, see, could be. Maybe that's why I should go. I've been trying to read between these lines. So I'ma let you go. If you have no reason to stay, I'ma need a peace of mind if I can have you. See, this is the part I need y'all to sing with me. Y'all know what? Repeat after me. Y'all already know this. I heard him singing, right? Say it. So, see, go big. I don't hear y'all. Go big. I still don't hear y'all. Go big. I've been trying to read between these lines, but I can't deny.
Yeah, definitely was going to mention birds at the beginning of the situation. I do want to know what was the motivation behind that track.
Well, Birds, I was less mature than I am now.
Okay.
And honestly, I was messing up. And I was just talking about how I've been ruined by the bitches, the hoes, all the shit that's out there.
Right.
And I called them the birds. The lyric is like, the birds took it, the birds took it. So I'm confessing that I'm a piece of shit, quite frankly.
Okay. Okay.
I'm blaming it on the birds. They took it.
Okay. So we talked about the bullshit and the ladies being toxic or not about whatever. Has there ever been a situation where you totally screwed up the whole situation, the whole
Every
relationship?
situation except for this last situation.
You said every one of them.
Except for the last one, y'all. This last one, that's why it's so raw. It's like, wow. That's when I know what is bullshit, just letting you know.
Well, it takes a strong person to admit that they're the one that fucked up the relationship. So
Yeah.
I applaud you for that. So do we have a release date yet for the album?
No, you know what? I don't know yet. We don't really have a release date yet. But I will say we're gonna put out singles every month. I got a new single coming out next month and a new music video, and then there's gonna be another one, and let's say by September I'll drop something. September, October. Hey, you never know. It could be sooner. It's just
Right.
that, like, trying to figure out. We'll finish this tour and then we'll see where we go next.
Okay, I'm not mad at it at all. I'm enjoying each song as they drop. So we're just gonna continue to ride out.
Really
Well, man,
appreciate
Keithian,
that.
for real.
Jeez,
Tell everyone.
you said ride out. That's
We gonna ride.
That's
Dropping
the jewels.
Somebody might have told me that. I don't know. I'm just playing like that. So how can they follow you on social media?
You can follow me at Keithian on Instagram, and you can go to my bio, and I hit that link, and it gets you to my Apple Music, my Spotify, my TikTok, like Facebook, whatever. All those social gems, I'm there. Check out my music, and it's out there, man.
All right, y'all know what to do. I love introducing y'all to new sounds, new artists. This one is no different. So y'all check out my man Keithian, and we got more coming up. So keep it locked right here, Out the Box.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Ray Lavender, and I'm chilling right here with Out the Box TV. Chill.
Out the Box TV, your man RoJay. You know I like to introduce my viewers to new talent, new faces, new voices. And there's an artist named Mariah with a period who just debuted her new single in 2021, got a top 30 hit. And we're leaning into a release for an EP. But I had to get it on because I feel like there's some moves being made. And of course, I keep my eyes on that type of thing. Talking to my girl Mariah today. Mariah with a period. First of all, we know Mariah Carey. We know Mariah the Scientist. A few other Mariahs in the game. But with your name ending with a period and you're out here doing your thing, how do you plan to make your mark in the game with such an already iconic name being used?
Well, if you look at the name itself, there is a very important but sometimes overlooked point at the end, which is a period. Okay. Anybody that knows what a period is, that means that this is a statement. When you have a period at the end, you are solidifying what you are wanting to say. So it is a fulfilled statement. I definitely believe that Mariah is such a strong name, a name that was given to me from my mother via my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother's name was Mariah, and she was born in 1906. So it is really important for me to keep her alive in the sense of through my name to to where we are now. So I think that having the period at the end of my name is basically saying, this is what you have, this is who I am, and this is how the journey is.
And I love the fact that you're so confident in that. Now, when it comes to your style, it's real mellow, real chill. How did you come to the decision of that being the style of music that you will be putting out?
With every process, there is a beautiful journey. And with each stepping stone, you start to realize things about yourself. You start to hone in on your own strengths. You start to realize what your weaknesses are and how you can prevail through those weaknesses. And I am born and raised church girl. So you probably already know that. And I still carry that with me today. When I first started musically, I was very much so powerhouse. I was very much so ballad because that's how I was raised in the church. And baby, when we sing every Sunday in the church. The mic is on. But when I kind of dove into who I was as an individual, who did I want to be portrayed as, I really feel like the Lord gave me the ability to be able to kind of tone down, let my words, what I'm singing to the listener, really speak. And that I really don't have to sing and do so many runs. I can really just hone in and let the listener breathe in the music. And so that's what I really love doing right now. I've been really in the field of acoustics, and I really love living in that space.
Now you have an EP that's coming, and you've been getting us prepared with a few singles, including your song Material Girl that hit top 30 on Billboard. Like, were you shocked?
I'm not shocked because I knew that I had the Lord's backing. So I just knew it was just, divine appointment, time, and favor. So I was just really blessed to see that come into fruition.
And now we've moved into your single Maybe, and I feel there's a story there. Tell me what jump started this process. Like, what was the inspiration for this track Maybe?
So I believe that God has given me the ability to be able to write from shared or lived experiences. And what I mean by that is that God has given me the ability to write from experiences that I have gone through. I feel like in this day and time, we have become very comfortable living in the gray spaces of life because we are too uncomfortable with knowing maybe this is not where where I'm supposed to be. Is this supposed to be where I am in this moment? And we get really scared of the yeses, but we also get very fearful of the no's. And so I wanted to kind of live in that space and let people know that, this is not a song about I'm chasing after a relationship, because at the end of the day, I was already whole, either in the relationship or outside of the relationship. It's really kind of honing in on transparency. Can we be transparent in this moment? Can you give me a definitive answer? And whatever kind of answer you give me, I will live with it and I will move on.
And so the EP, like, let's talk about production, the vibe, your writing style, all that is going to take for us to get this music. Now, what's the main story that you're hoping to tell with this EP?
I want my music to be fulfilling. I want people to listen to this EP and come away feeling full. People really don't realize sometimes what you are really feeding yourself with the lyrics or the words or the instrumentation that you listen audibly. Sometimes you really don't understand how that is feeling your spirit. And so I want the listener to come away with an answer. I want people to come away feeling full. That's really what I want.
So you want the people to come away feeling full, but how does Mariah feel?
I feel fulfilled myself, truly, honestly, because I really see myself in each piece. Like I said before, I have gone through these experiences, and I know that in some point in time, I know that people will either go through this or have gone through this, and they feel like, what, I really can resonate what she's saying because I see myself in the music itself. So I really feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose, which is fulfilling people.
And you're from the South, and we're usually more polite and subtle when it comes to delivering certain messages to people, but your name in itself is a bold statement. Can we say the same for the music?
It definitely speaks the same for the music. I am not cutting any corners with my music. I'm really staying steadfast in who I am. And I find great beauty in who I am. And it took a long process. And that's the key word in this: process, purpose, to find who I was, and then to be able to unapologetically broadcast that to the nations. So, and I really want to be outside of the box. There's so many people sometimes that kind of subjugate themselves into this place because they're comfortable with it. And there's no problem with that, but I really want to be able to speak to any and everybody with my music and really who I am. And I feel that if I keep myself outside the box, that I'm more susceptible to be able to bring people to the brand and make them a part of my family.
Love that. Now, do we have a date for the EP yet?
We don't, but look, I will tell you this. Follow me on my social media, honey.
Okay.
I am Mariah Official on Instagram, Mariah Hester on all of my other social media outlets, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all of the things. Your girl has it. So if you follow me on those social media platforms, you'll be up to date on everything that is going on pertaining to Mariah.
All right, you guys, be sure to follow my girl on social media. We have the links right here. And before I let you go, I just want to ask one more question. Who do you feel you're compared to the most?
I really feel like I have no comparison. I think God has really given me the ability to be able to be in my own lane. So I really feel like I have no comparison at this point.
All right, Miss Mariah with a period. Appreciate you joining us on Out the Box today. Once again, you guys can follow her on social media. Also get more information on our website, outtheboxtv.com. And keep it loud right here. Got more on the way. Let's go.
Say, clap. That's what I'm talking about. Clap, yeah. Clap. This is called chance, y'all. Come on. Say, what's a chance y'all calling me out? It's a chance I'ma hear it coming out of your line, yeah. What's a chance you're putting me out? It's a chance I'ma hear. I don't love you, don't wanna lose your love, and you don't wanna let go of showing you. What's a chance you're calling me out? It's a chance I'ma hear it coming out of your mouth, yeah. Now you want all my time, babe, but I can't even stand it with you. You stay on my mind, yeah. Typical of me, I'm confused. You're calling me up, picking you up, fucking you all night. I never know where it could go, but know that it won't be the last time. We fall asleep, wake up and act surprised. Sex was a secret, now it's an open lie. Remember I was wrong, I was dumb, you were like, no. You